What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today it is time to jump into Bee Swarm Simulator because we're going to do a couple of things here in this episode. So firstly, I'm going to keep you guys posted and updated about all the various bits and pieces that has happened in the Bee Swarm Simulator world. Now, full disclosure, there's not very much to talk about. There's only a couple of things which I can mention here in this episode, but to kind of keep things a little bit interesting, I thought, you know what? Today's the day. Let's spend some fat stacks. So, alongside the latest news, we are also going to drop 4 trillion honey on just treats. And finally, 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. Level up our bees from level 15s and to start getting them into level 16s. I don't know why it's taken me so long to do this. Ooh, Mondo chick! Alright, okay, I actually need to take this down because I need some field dice. Hello, sausage. So yeah, just as I take down the old Mondo chick, how is everybody doing? Hopefully you guys and girls are awesome. As I'm sure you've noticed, there really hasn't been an awful lot of Bee Swarm Simulator on the channel, and the reasons for why, I'm going to explain in this episode here. So it's kind of stuff that I've mentioned a couple of times, but there is a few new things that I don't think I've shown on the channel. So yeah, it's just kind of going to be like a bit of a recap to keep you guys in the loop. But whatever you're doing, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you're taking down the Mondo chick too. Come here, you little sausage. Right, okay, so +1 Mondo chick on the list. Fantastic. But yeah, anyway, right, so we've got a few things to talk about, a few bits and pieces. But as I'm sure you guys have noticed, as I kind of just mentioned, there hasn't been an awful lot of Bee Swarm Simulator on the content. And to be honest with you, just actual content in general, I kind of want to do a bit better. You know, I've been sort of, I've not been slacking, but I've been finding it really difficult to actually find content to make. Content that I think is going to be fun, I think is going to be entertaining. So I'm just sort of trying to figure that out at the moment. But yeah, if you guys want to let me know that you're still here, then please do poke me in that like button. That would be really cool to see. If we can try and get 2,000 likes, that would be awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for joining once again, for clicking on those videos. Really means everything. And yeah, should we get into the news? I think we should get into the news. And by news, I mean not very much news. So, of course, right now, it is nearly May. It is, I think, the 26th of April when I'm recording this, so you'll probably see this, like, literally today. But I'm sure, as you guys and girls have noticed, one, Roblox did not do an official egg hunt when they normally do it. I'm not actually too sure. Have they delayed egg hunt, or have they just straight up cancelled it? I'm not too sure. But, of course, Roblox didn't do that. Bee Swarm was never going to be a part of the egg hunt if they were to do it. And I think recently they've released like this metaverse kind of competition tournament thing, but I think it's like over 180 games participating. And once again, unfortunately, Bee Swarm is not part of that event. So I do actually think, to be honest with you, I really missed having egg hunt in Roblox this year. And I know, like, previously Honor has mentioned that it doesn't really do very much for the game in terms of, like, promoting it to new players. And, you know, a lot of people just come in, get the egg and leave. But I do think for the actual Bee Swarm community, the active group of players, I do actually think it's a big shame that we were missing out on some of that egg hunt content. But having said that anyway, there was no egg hunt in Roblox, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, just not having the egg hunt and not having the egg hunt in Bee Swarm, I think it was kind of weird this year. I'll be honest, I kind of missed it. You know, we think back to the previous year and stuff where we had just the Mondo chick just popping in out of nowhere. We had like the Commando chick in his little lair. We had to like rescue hostages. Hostage chicks, and you know, just to have that little extra content update I thought was really cool. And once again, there's nothing in here to do with the metaverse. I've not really paid too much attention to that sort of competition Roblox event type thing. I know it's happening right now, but just so many different games, it's very difficult to kind of keep up with. But hopefully some of you guys have done that. But yeah, you haven't missed anything out with egg hunt, anything with an Easter update. And the one thing that I was surprised about, on it is my dude, of course, but we didn't even get an Easter code. Not even one single code. I was a little bit disappointed by that. I think one code would have been nice. Now, that's not to say that Honor isn't working on a bunch of stuff in the background. I'm sure he is. Of course, more recently, we've talked about Honor trying to hire some additional help for the Bee Swarm game. We're talking 3D models, we're talking textures, we're talking, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, just something very simple like releasing an Easter code, I think would have been really nice for the community. It wouldn't have had to be anything too crazy, but just simply to have something to log in for, especially over like a holiday period, I think would have been kind of nice. But unfortunately, we didn't didn't get that. The only thing that actually changed in Bee Swarm over the Easter period was I think the Discord got rebranded, which I guess one of the admins or moderators might have done that. But going to Discord, actually, speaking of which, these are the last two things that Onnit has mentioned publicly. So I'm kind of just filling you guys in as to what the information is right now. As you can see, it's not very much. We had a tweet here, a Discord message here on the 2nd of April, where he was talking about, I think they what did they call it? I think they rebranded it like the Mondo Chick Simulator or something. And then on it says, this was not approved by the owner of the server. And then he says, I hate that stupid big fat Mondo Chick. Of course, if you guys remember, Onnit wants to make KFC out of the Mondo Chick. I'm part of Team Mondo, though. I'm representing Mondo. Mondo's a good dude. But yeah, aside from that, the last thing that he posted there was that the 15th? So this was maybe just like a couple of weeks ago. It says the issue with intense lag / FPS drops with the main quest menu while collecting lots of tokens at once should be fixed on new versions. So that was literally the latest thing that we had, was just some kind of small bug fix or whatever. I don't think I particularly noticed any kind of lag when opening menus, but I guess enough people did that it had to be fixed. But aside from that, there has been absolutely nothing to talk about. Completely gone quiet, and there may be a reason why. Geez, the last couple of Bee Swarm episodes we've made have been just like low-key detective work. Just trying to because Onnit doesn't really give us many clues, so we have to kind of like piece together the little clues that we have to try and come to some answers, which I think is quite exciting, actually. But yeah, so the one thing that I did see was from the Bee Swarm Simulator Leaks Discord. Now this, once again, this was posted a few weeks ago, but on its own, I was kind of thinking, well, what's going to happen? I wanted to kind of wait to see if this made any difference, but apparently Onnit installed a new plugin to his inventory, and it's used to upload images from your computer directly into the Roblox studio. So basically, as it just says here, it's a really useful tool if you want to test out multiple versions of an asset, or if your asset is at risk of being moderated because it contains watermarks or is copyrighted. So the little knowledge that I know about the studio, basically anytime you upload a new asset or something, it goes through like a moderation process, just in case you're not like uploading something like it's copyrighted. So if you try to like upload the Nike symbol or whatever into Bee Swarm, it would probably get copyrighted because it's like, hey, it's the Nike symbol. Whereas if you're uploading a decal for the next Beequip, then it will probably be okay, but it does take a little bit of time to do that. So I think this is a way to get around that process, to be able to get stuff into the studio quicker. However, the bottom line here from Bee Swarm Sim Leaks says Onnit will most likely use this plugin to avoid decal leaks if he chooses to close the inventory in future. So maybe, just maybe, it's some way to bypass the system so we can't get any leaks. I quite like a leak or two, not gonna lie on it. Do you want to accidentally leak some stuff, get us all excited? I really hope not. I'm gonna miss doing the leaks videos, they're so fun. This is not confirmed, by the way, this is all just conjecture, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what he's doing. I mean, I guess it would explain why we haven't seen anything for like well over a month, but at the same time, maybe there's just, you know, not too much that could actually be seen right now. Maybe it's just more coding that he's doing in the background or other various bits and pieces. But of course, he has promised a new update. Now, he hasn't put a date on that right now. Of course, Easter is finished. He did confirm ages ago that we were not going to be part of the egg hunt, although the egg hunt didn't even happen in the first place. But yeah, he said like a new update, but after sometime after Easter. So when's it going to be? What are you guys thinking? Is it going to be a summer update? Summer would be cool. Although I kind of want an Easter and a summer update. But Easter's gone. Oh, it's so sad. However, as I always say, yes, sometimes the waiting can be a bit frustrating because ultimately we all just want to play new stuff. But Onnit is a man that always delivers. Sometimes a little bit slower than usual. Sometimes in 2 parts, but the content is always there eventually, and I always think that it's worth waiting for. So of course, anything that pops up, anything that I see, I will let you guys know as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, the news right now is that there is no news. And because there's no news, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad news. No news can sometimes be good news, but I can't confirm anything. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about that. You know, it's a bit of a quiet time in Bee Swarm. These things tend to happen. They happen historically over the past few years. And yeah, we're just a bit of a waiting game, to be honest with you. But what isn't a waiting game is we can roll on over here to this. And we can buy a lot of treats. So I have 4.89, basically 5 trillion in the bank, and I'm going to spend it on leveling up my bees. Now, the main reason why we haven't leveled up our bees right now is because I guess we spent so much on doing the amulets to try and get a really nice Supreme. But now that we've got one, and I'm pretty happy with it, let's spend cash. Okay, hang on, wait. Let me get rid of myself. You can see the numbers roll up in the bottom corner. Look at that. Okay, so each one of these is 100 billion. Keep it going. Keep it going. 1.8. Okay, we're going to leave it with 800, I think. We're going to do 4 trillion. 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, I spent way too much. Okay, I spent over 4 trillion. I can't count. Okay, great. So how many trees do we have now? Let's go take a little look. Where are you guys? Actually, where are you guys? What? Oh, there. I can't even read the number. It's so small on my screen. I'll zoom it in, though. That's a lot of trees. Whew. So, I'm sure there's some logical way to, like, level these up in the most efficient way, but to be honest with you, I'm just gonna go with the ones I like best. Because I feel like that's kind of easier. So, yeah, let's spend some honey. It's been a long time since we spent, like, a lot of honey on something that isn't, like, the Supreme Star. But I guess we're just gonna go with our favorites, because why not? Let's go with Windy Bee first. So we're gonna level up using this machine, and I actually think... Oh, geez. We're not going to be able to do that many, you know. All right, let's count these. So that's a 1. Bearing in mind that all of these are probably now literally about here. So you can see that we haven't really made much of a dent into level 16. So I've not really fed any of these things since I made them 15. I think that anything that you see here is literally just from stuff you gather around the map or, you know, occasionally feeding it something for a quest or something like that. But aside from that, I really haven't touched them. We do have a level 16 Vicious already, though, but that was the only one. Let's go with Bear Bee, because I like him. Level 16. Let's go with a Photon. Okay, this is... Oh, actually, you know what? I think we might be able to do quite a few. Wait, how many is that? 4? Okay, let's keep going. What shall I do? We are already up to 15. I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't think we were going to be able to do that many. Okay, so let's keep going. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pick random ones. Why not? 16, 17, let's go 18. Let's go, I don't know, Lion Bee? 19? Another Vector Bee down here. 20? 20, and we've still got half our stack. What? This is good. 21, 28, 29. We are up to 29 now, which I think is going pretty well. Let's drop a festive in there for 30. Let's do this fuzzy bee here. 31. Oh, we're getting low. Let's do this one here. 32. 33. 34? Oh, geez, this is going really well. 35 for the baby bee. Not sure why, but we've just done it. 35. 36. 37. 38. Ah, we're running out. 39. I think that might be it. 39. Ah, 39. Hey. You know what? Not knowing the exact maths as to how, like, much they have and, you know, treats and, well, I do know the maths, but I didn't work it out. I'm pretty happy with that. 39 bees up to level 16. Hey, nice. So, a few more left. Now, the only thing is, like, I need to jump on a little bit more often and just grind out some field dice and stuff. Of course, we do have our full white hive now, which I'm really happy with. So getting the actual pollen isn't that much of a difficulty. So what I'll do, like, maybe for next time, is I'll get just, like, another couple trillion. And then we can get the rest up to 16. Hey, I'm happy with that. Nice. Ah, yes, but back in my day, the bees didn't even have a level. That's how long I've been playing this game. Yeah, fun fact. When Bee Swarm first came out, there were no bee levels. It was literally like just, what rarity it was, basically. It was just sort of a bit better. That was way, way back in the day, though. The levels came pretty quickly, and I think it's probably a good thing for the game, but They're not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, they are not cheap. Yeah, level 16s. It seems weird looking at 16s. I've stared at 15 so long. So yeah, aside from that, there's not very much that I can tell you guys. And yeah, it's very much a quiet time now for Bee Swarm. There's just not really much going on, unfortunately. So if you're still grinding away, then go for it. I always really like, and I've always said this, I always like a reason to come and play the game, whether it be like a quest line or something to grind for, or an item, or, you know, code. That kind of thing. You know, I'm not really the kind of person that would come in here for like 5 hours a day just to, like, you know, get a leaderboard score or whatever. I know people do that and that's fine, but I prefer personally to, you know, have something to kind of grind towards, I guess. I guess we could level up our bees and stuff, but, you know, something new I find really exciting, especially with like a new quest line or a new Beequip to find, or, you know, something to make, or, you know, something like that. So yeah, I just want some new stuff. I feel like everyone does. We'll get it. Don't worry about it. Chill. It's all good. I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And until next time, thanks. And see ya.